Mr. Shoaff once told me, "Jim, if you had enough reasons, you could accomplish the most incredible things." That statement stuck with me. Having enough reasons can truly transform your entire life. He looked at me and said, "Mr. Rohn, I see that you have plenty of intelligence, talent, and capability. What you might be missing is a strong set of reasons." Then he added, "I don't believe your current bank balance accurately reflects your level of intelligence." That was a relief to hear. He continued, "I think you're much smarter than your bank balance shows." And, of course, that was true. I was much smarter. But naturally, my next question was, then why isn't it bigger? And he replied, "It's because you don't have enough reasons. You have the brains, but you're missing the drive." You see, having a solid set of reasons can change everything. I also learned that reasons always come first, and answers follow. You won't find the answers you need until you have a deep, compelling reason to seek them. Life has a mysterious way of withholding answers, only giving them to those who are truly motivated by their reasons. That's why reasons are the key to how your life unfolds. So, what are some of the reasons to do well? Let's look at a few motivations for success. Personal reasons. Some people strive for recognition. Some do it for respect. Others do it simply because they love the feeling of being a winner. Those are all powerful reasons. I have some millionaire friends who continue working 10 to 12 hours a day, accumulating more millions. It's not because they need the money, it's because they thrive on the joy, satisfaction, and thrill that come from being a consistent winner. It's not really about the money at all, it's about the journey and the process. Now and then, someone tells me, if I had $1 million, I'd never work another day in my life. Well, that's probably why the universe doesn't hand them $1 million, right? Because they'd stop striving, they'd quit. And then there are family reasons. Some people push themselves to excel for the sake of others, which is incredibly powerful. People can have a profound influence on one another. Often, we'll go above and beyond for someone else in ways we wouldn't for ourselves. It's just in our nature. I once met a man who told me, "Mr. Rohn, to do everything I want for my family around the world, I need to earn at least $250,000 a year." I thought, wow, can someone's family really inspire them that much? And the answer is yes. People who are motivated by someone they care about are very fortunate. We all have people who influence us. There's a song that says, "If not for you, the winter would have no spring." I couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue, if not for you. That shows how others can have a huge impact on us. And finding someone who motivates you can be one of the best reasons to do well in life. When Andrew Carnegie, the steel industry giant, passed away, they found a slip of paper in his desk drawer. He had written his life's goal on it when he was in his 20s. It read, "I'm going to spend the first half of my life earning money and the second half of my life giving it all away." What a powerful goal! This idea motivated him so much that he made $450 million in the first half of his life and then spent the rest of it giving that fortune away. So, let me ask you, what's driving you to push yourself? What makes you get up early, stay up late, and work hard all day? And another question, what's holding you back? When I found the answers to these questions, everything changed for me. I discovered what was stopping me and fixed it. Then I wrote down a long list of reasons to keep myself motivated. Since then, the light inside me has never gone out. I've stumbled a few times, but I've never lost my drive to create something special in my life. That's how reasons changed my life. There are also smaller reasons, or what I call the nitty-gritty reasons, simple but powerful things that can make a big difference. Sometimes, it's the small reasons that have the strongest impact. I always carry a few $100s in my money clip now. It's not a huge amount, but it was one of those small changes that turned my life around. This change started before I met Mr. Shoaff. One day, I heard a knock on the door. I opened it, and there stood a little girl, probably about this tall, selling Girl Scout cookies. She gave me one of the best sales pitches I've ever heard. She talked about the special deal, different flavors, and the whole package for just $2. She smiled big and politely asked me to buy some cookies. I really wanted to, but here's the problem: I didn't even have $2 on me. I still remember the pain and embarrassment I felt. I was a father, a husband, a college graduate, and I had a job. Yet, at 25 years old, I didn't have even $2 to my name. I didn't want to admit it to her, so I did what I thought was the next best thing: I lied. I said, "Oh, I've already bought a lot of Girl Scout cookies. I've still got plenty stacked up in the house." Of course, that wasn't true. But it seemed to get me out of the situation for the moment. She replied, "Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much," and then walked away. After I closed the door, I made a decision. I told myself, I'm not going to live like this anymore. I'm done with lying, and I'm done being broke. That day, I promised myself that I would work as hard as I could and always have some extra money on me. It took a while, but I eventually made it happen. Now, I carry money for two reasons. One is for how it makes me feel, and the other is in case I ever run into another Girl Scout selling cookies. This time, I'm ready.